Zack Sabre Jr. at the post-media scrum for Forbidden Door. And this is a Zack Sabre dumb moment of the week. He says AEW has changed the entire industry because to be able to have a large-scale American company that completely respects pro wrestling did not exist before. And this just me off. And I listened to this and I was like, dude. So I quote tweeted this and said, Stone Cold, The Rock, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, John Cena, Undertaker, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, etc. None of them respected pro wrestling, guys. They just gave their bodies and dedicated their lives to do skits and bits and play around. And this guy's saying that, I don't know if he believes this or not. I like Zack Sabre Jr. And he also went on to say that if you don't understand Orange Cassidy's gimmick, which I tweeted out here, Zack Sabre Jr. says anyone who doesn't understand how skilled Orange Cassidy is as a wrestler is dumbest. It's not that Cassidy can't wrestle. It's that his gimmick is corny and doesn't work for how much he shoved down everyone's throats. That's the disconnect. So those are my responses to whatever he's saying, if anyone cares. The whole thing is like, yeah, I mean, it's not that he can't wrestle. He can do moves and all that. That's not why people don't like Orange Cassidy. It's that he gets shoved down our throats. And this just sort of triggered me. I was like, damn, for real. You're one of these guys, Zach. You know, like you wrestled in the Cruiserweight Classic. You're going to tell me that was for an opportunity to get on TV, WWE TV, right? Like that wasn't for a big bag. Like the Cruiserweight guys were getting brought in for whatever to do that tournament. So don't sit here and act like people don't respect wrestling before AEW existed. So Ring of Honor didn't respect wrestling in America. TNA didn't. Like WWE, it's so stupid. And same with people who say like, oh, well, WWE's got a head start. Yeah, so does TNA. So how is that an excuse? You know, it's not an excuse for AEW for how they're and just Zach saying like this too, like it didn't exist in America before. So that's like to all the fans basically too. Like, yeah, so you all didn't even get a company that respect. You had to only be the guys who watch Japanese and British wrestling, and you guys respected wrestling, but all you other people didn't respect it. You didn't respect Shawn Michaels and Undertaker at WrestleMania and shit. We didn't respect wrestling, I guess, guys. That whole mentality, it's just gross. Should I do bruv? Yeah, let me do bruv. Sorry. Okay, so Will Ospreay versus Swerve Strickland in the main event of Forbidden Door came out because Will Ospreay wanted to eliminate the talking point of Swerve being a placeholder for him until AEW at All in Wembley. So basically, Swerve got this match at Forbidden Door and got put over to try and dead the talk about him being a placeholder. But that's like admitting he's a placeholder, kind of.